I graduated 2 years back, that is in June 2024, and it's exact 2 years. I just want to share what is my experience for the robotics part. A genuine video where I will be sharing about my journey, how it went. Then I will also share about my insights, what I think about robotics engineering, what I feel for these complete 2 years, what is happening in the market as per the industry. And also the last point will be about the reality aspect that I always uncover. So let's get started. The very first part is about how the things went for me. Okay, so robotics engineering, it was completely my decision to pursue. I have made certain videos for that, and even if you have not still subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to this particular channel, because I don't want that you miss anything, because it is not only about robotics but everything in general. Okay, and the reality aspect of it. So for robotics, basically I completed 4 years. It was about figuring out how I will be able to skill up, then learn new things. Not only about robotics, if you have closely observed my videos, it is not only about robotics, but how we can learn everything in general, means from the skill development side of the technical part and non-technical part, such as the communication skills. So everything I focused for the 4 years of engineering, it was not about robotics, but completely trying to develop my personality in terms of all the things. So during robotics, what I have observed, that I did the technical skilling up part, but most of the people also only focus on the technical side, and that is not good. Okay, trust me, it is good for the research part and even for some of the part where the technical is the only chance. But if you want to survive even in the industry, you should know the communication skills, how to talk with the people and how to deal with the office environment, or else anything in general. So you have to be good with the non-technical skills and the technical skills. For that you might have to develop your communication side as well, or else anything in general. That might be marketing as well. If you know how to sell, then this will help you a lot. So during the robotics part, I have observed that some of the people only go for coding, some of the people only go for the hardware side, and at the end they end up with a confusion what to do, and they think that there are no jobs. Even they don't try for the business part. So the thing is, you must be open-minded. Many people will still ask in the comments some questions which we already have discussed in previous videos, and even we are discussing in this video. So that should not happen. You should closely observe. You should be able to understand what the people are talking about and what you are doing. Okay, even if you don't know what you want to do, that's completely fine. You can explore, you can learn new things, you can try out. In terms of robotics, if you are asking me, then that might be skill development side. First of all, explore. Okay, whether it is software, hardware, build projects around it. Try to code the simple microcontroller, microprocessor, learn about ROS2 as a framework. Then you can decide what you actually like. Okay, directly people jump to the ROS2, they don't even explore other things, they don't even explore the industrial robotics side. That should not happen. At least you should try once the other side. So this is very important. Okay, during my time I focused on the exploration part. That's what helped me a lot. But if I tell after graduation what happened, so I did a job for around 1 year or 10 months, I will say. That was about robotic software engineer. It was about ROS2. So that helped me in terms of getting some experience. But I didn't stop on the skilling up part. Okay, I was skilling up a lot. I was taking workshops by my own. I was not dependent on my company for that. So you should be having your own thing as well. After leaving my company, I started Robotics, which is my company right now. It's an edtech initiative where I provide trainings, and even we have our product which is listed on the website. So that's how I'm currently going. So for the past 1 year, if I say after the job, it was about completely scaling up, forming the base of the company. For the edtech part, we have tie-up with schools, and even we have some collaborations with the colleges as well. And also we sell our products, that is in nation, and also we export. So that is the thing. But I focus on the learning side more. What I have observed for these 2 years, the important thing means after graduation, I am saying The important thing is about exploration. What happens after graduations? The students stop that, okay, I want to do a job. Then they only focus on the job part, but the exploration, the learning things, that is completely stopped, or else that is not available. So that is the important thing, I will say. But if I consider my graduation days and after graduation years, then this is not going to be about only 2 years. It will be around 3 to 4 years that I am working, because I started as a freelancer in the non-technical side. Then later on I worked as a part-time educator for robotics. During my graduation I worked part-time. Okay, then after graduation I did a job, and then I have my own company right now. So in terms of working, I have more experience. But if you say working after graduation, then it will be 2 years. But considering the complete scenario, it will be around 4 years. Okay, it was during my graduation and even after graduation. So I will say it was good experience. I don't regret for it, of course not, because it was my decision. So that is the thing. Now if I tell about the next part, what is the industry thing and what is actually needed in the market. So the simple thing is, no one needs a robotics engineer on paper. They need someone who knows about how to write the code for the robot, or else how to deal with the hardware of the robot. Anything is fine, but you should be able to do it practically. If you tell the company that I will join as an intern and then I will learn and then I will implement, that is good when you are doing the graduation. But even after graduation it is fine, but I have seen most of the companies want people who already knows the things. Okay, so if you are able to focus on the scaling up part, implementing on the projects, you have the experience. Okay, simple thing. So make sure that you have that experience. Now what to learn, don't ask me. I have already told this particular answer. Explore, try to learn some skills. After exploring and learning new things, you will get that 2 things which you are good at. That might be anything from coding to the hardware part. Even that might be, let's say for coding, or else for the software side it might be ROS as a framework. Anything. So you have to learn about it, you have to execute practically, and then you have to showcase somewhere. I am again repeating, you have to showcase, you have to be visible that you are building something. In my case, LinkedIn helped me a lot. So if you can check my LinkedIn profile, you can see how I have built the profile. So that is the thing, you have to be visible somewhere. And after the second side, means as I said, for the industry part it should be practical, and for the market, what is relevant, the skill that you are learning, it should be relevant somewhere. Okay, so if you search on LinkedIn or else anywhere what is actually the skill which people are hiring for, or else even for the business thing, you will always get to know. Okay, if even after 2 years it might change, there might be something else, okay, some other skill. So you should be aware about it. Then the last part is about reality. See, sometimes what happens that even if you have tried, you might not get the same thing. I have said this in many videos that let's say there are 100 people who are applying for that one role. So the seat is only one. So one student is going to get the job. Okay. So that doesn't mean other 99 people are irrelevant. Okay. So might be that one particular student is having a good skill. That is fine. But still you have to try. Even if you don't get it, you have some other jobs as well. The simple thing is keep your perspective at a different level. Means let's say even if you not get the robotics engineer role, there might be some other opportunities who are similar to that particular role. Okay, not only in terms of technical robotics engineering, but that might be in some other aspect. You have to search for it. Okay, don't stick to any one industry. There are multiple industries who need engineers in terms of robotics. So you can see likewise. Okay, that is the reality aspect, that many students only focus on one thing but they miss the other things which the field is already having. Okay, so just go likewise, keep your mindset open, keep exploring, keep learning new things. That is the only way where you will figure out your thing. So the complete 2 years were good for me. It was a wonderful experience. That was the thing. But for any questions you can comment below, and even if you have not still subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe, and we will meet in the next video. Till then, grow, learn and explore together.